everyone, I finished my weaving on that bobbin yesterday. Just getting it. This is the bobbin I spun yesterday. And you can see some nice browns coming through and some blacks, and yeah, it's a lovely yarn. But what I was thinking of doing first was I'm not going to wash it, but I'm going to put it through the drum carder and see if I can get a few more of the bits out, because it is a bit bitty and the bits are stuck quite into the wool. So yeah, a lot of it came out when I was spinning it yesterday, but I just think it'll just be a nicer wool if I card it first and then spin it. I'm not sure whether to put it in the bin and wash it in the bin. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to have another look at the bin, see how that's getting on, and I'm going to carry on with this. I'm going to get the table out on the yard because it's a lovely day outside. I'm a bit cold, so I've got my shawl on today, but hopefully if the sun comes round in a bit, I'm going to go out on the yard and I'm going to do some drum carding. I'm going to go and try and shift some of that wood round the front because I finished my wood storage outside. You can see it there, outside the back door. Where are we? Just there. That's what that structure is there. That's what I built yesterday for the wood. So I'm going to go and carry on with that. I did try to film spinning this yesterday, but I don't know whether I did a good job of it or not. So if you do want me to do another video on spinning from raw fleece, then do let me know in the comments section below, and I'll do a dedicated video to that for you. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and get on with a couple of jobs, and then later on, when I get the table out and the drum carder out, we will do some drum carding together and get that done, and then I can get the spinning done. Then we can get on to making the rug, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit puffy today, so just excuse me. All my sinuses have all flared up, and that's what happens. My face goes puffy and I get sinuses that are all blocked up here. So yeah, it's just one of the things from the rapeseed oil allergy. It's a pain, but yeah, it's not a recognised allergy, unfortunately. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and get on. I got my order in the post, and yeah, that's winging its way to France as we speak. So yeah, I'm going to go and get on, and I'll see you a bit later on. See you later. I spun up the fleece yesterday and I've washed it this morning, as you've seen in my vlog earlier, and to be honest with you, I don't think it needs drum carding, you know, because there's not that many bits left in it once it's been washed. A lot of it's fell out, and it's washed really, really well. I'm looking that way because that's where it is. So I don't think I'm going to wash it before I do it, before I spin it, and I don't think I'm going to drum card it before I spin it either. So I thought I'd come and pinch a cheeky half an hour and try and fill another bobbin, and then that'll be 2 skeins ready then. Hopefully if I do that all this week, I'll get it all spun by the weekend, and then I can make the rug at the weekend. So that'll be good if I can get it all dry. We're forecast more dry weather like this on Thursday and Friday. So that'll be good if I can get it all done and then washed and then hung out on the washing line to dry in this weather, because it'd be really good to get it done. And then I can move on to doing one for a daughter, because I think it was 5 or 6 fleece off her daughter and 3 off this lady, so I've got 10 fleece altogether. So I think a rug each is a good payment for the fleece. So I'll come back outside. I brought my bag back out, and I've noticed there's actually quite a bit of brown in it. I don't know whether you can see those brown tips, but it's a really nice fleece, and I thought that I'd just carry on, do another half an hour and show you me spinning without me talking, because I did far too much waffling yesterday. So I'll get myself set up. I'm in a dip on a slope, and I'll let you see me do some spinning. I don't know whether you can hear all the buzzing, but there's lots of solitary bees in the garage looking for their winter nest. Been buzzing all morning. Right, I found this. I forgot I had it. It's Blue-Faced Leicester, and it's a natural fleece. So I think I might have a go of spinning that. Got lots of white and brown in it. Didn't know you could get brown Blue-Faced Leicester. But it's lovely and soft, and I quite fancy making a scarf with it or something for the winter. So I'm going to root that out. I got it from Fibre Hut in one of their mixed spin boxes. So we're going to have a go with that. But I've got my box out to see if I can find that felt-in stuff. I think I'll just put a blanket down. This is the big box we had out last year. Oh, here it is. This one, which would be nice. Oh, got a full packet of that there, so that's handy. So we'll take, to go with that, this is for the leaves. Got that nice bit of green, which I dyed myself with some nettle. So take that. Nice bit of orange. Oh yeah, there's some sparkly orange here. This one, we'll take a bit of that. There's a little bit of green silk, so we'll take a bit of that. And there's some nice burnt orange in this bag. So I think I'll take some of this as well. In it as well. Ooh, look at that one. That's nice, isn't it? Right, okay, so I've got my colours. do that tomorrow because I haven't got time today. Right, so this is our bag of goodies. So I'm going to carry on with my work and then we'll have a look at this later. Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. Hope you're all doing well and that you've all had a good day. I've been busy. I've been having a look through my box and I found some stuff to do the leaves for my wreath. I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. This is going to be what I'm going to use, and I'm doing an autumn theme. So I've been having a rummage through my box, as you saw earlier, and I found this nice array of colours. Just tidying myself up a bit. So we've got a bit of a grey colour, this one. I found the Fills It, this stuff. I've had this about 20 years. I bought it when I was working in the fabric shop, and it's 100% wool, and it's especially for felting. So I quite like the oranges in this and the yellows, so I'm going to use that. You see that? See if we can alter the light. The light's a bit yellow, isn't it? There we are. So this has got a bit of yellow and a bit of orange and a bit of white, so I think that'll be good. And then I've got this lovely autumn brown colour. I found a bit of this colour, which is like an orangey brown colour. I've got this, which has got a bit of silk, which might be quite nice to add a bit of texture. Bit of red. And I thought what I could do was do some green with a few bits of brown in it and make it look like the leaves are turning brown for autumn. I've also got this, which has got some nice sparkle in it. I put this in the yarn that I did for the Advent yarn. So that's that. And I've also got this nice red as well. It's like a burgundy red colour, and I got this from Fibre Hut and it's merino. Get it in their mixed box that is about, I think it's £15, £25 and £30, and you can choose which one you want. You can either have natural or coloured, and you don't get to choose what goes in it, but they just send you a random box, and this was in one of them and this was in one of them. This is Highland Glitz Tartan. It just says combed fibre top. It doesn't say what's in it, but it looks like it's silk and merino. So that's that. I've also got this bit of green, so we could do different types of green leaf. This is nettle dyed fibre that I dyed a few years ago, put through the drum carder, and it does look like it has bits of brown in it already, so that'll make a really nice leaf, and these sorts of colours will go nice with it as well. So that's that one. I found some natural colours as well, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I thought they'd be handy. And then I've got this beautiful bag of colour, and there's some lovely oranges in here. There's this orange here. So yeah, I've got quite a few bits and bobs. I've got this bit of green, which has got blue and purple, and yeah, I just think this will be really nice to add some texture to the leaf. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to make a piece of felt. I'm going to cut out some different shaped leaves on some cardboard, and then I'm going to cut them out, the leaves. I'm just going to make a piece of fabric, a piece of felt. I'll make a piece of green and a piece of two different types of brown, I think. I think I'll do the red, and I'll mix in some brown in the red, and then that'll look like one of those copper beech trees. We've got one of them on the drive at the front of the garage, and there's one just over that way in the field as well that's turning orange. So I think that'll be really nice, made into kind of like an autumnal burst of red, because my tree in the garden as well, I've got a Philadelphus in the garden. Gordon used to call it Cornish snow. I've no idea what the, I think it's called Snow Bell or something. Anyway, it goes bright red, bright red. It goes bright red and orange in the autumn, and it's just starting to turn now. So that's what gave me the thought of doing the green leaves with the brown. And I thought that might give it a nice bit of texture, just like the leaves. That's kind of the colour that the leaves are going in my garden at the moment. So yeah, I thought that might be quite nice. So what I'm thinking of doing as well is making some brooches made out of different leaves, and maybe make like a little rosette of leaf. And I think I might make some ivy berries with the red as well, because I've got this red here. So I thought I might make a few ivy berries and needle felt them. I think that might be quite nice, because I could do ivy leaves with the green and do some nice red berries with that as well, because the berries on the ivy tree are starting to change now to a lovely red colour, and the leaves are really, really green and glossy. I don't think I've got any green that would match, but I'll have to have another look. But I do think that sorry, I was just looking in my bag. I do think that the ivy berries and the red would look lovely. So that's what I'm thinking of that. I've also got some acorn cups, and I thought I'd try doing something with them and maybe make some delicate pin cushions or something. I think that might be quite nice. But I'd like to include some of that in the wreath as well. I'm not going to overdo it, but I would like to have the whole of this covered in leaves, and then add my toadstools that I've been crocheting, and some ivy berries, and see what else I can find to put on it. I quite fancy making a hedgehog. I've always wanted to do something with that origami or whatever it's called, and make a hedgehog. I think that would be really nice. So maybe a couple of hedgehogs either side with the toadstools in the middle and then the leaves around the outside. So that's my thoughts for that. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So when I do, I'll vlog it for you and put the camera on for you, and you can have a look and see what I'm doing. And yeah, I found this as well, this humbug yarn. Now, I've got loads of stuff like this, and it is a Blue-Faced Leicester, but I've got loads of stuff like this that's Shetland. So I wondered whether to dye it. I could put it in a dye pan, or put it in a pan in the oven, and maybe do, it's 100 grams, so I could do two lots of 50 grams, or even 25 grams and get 4 out of it. So I don't know what colours I'm going to do, but I quite like the idea of the grey, making it darker, and then having lighter bits. So I've wanted to do some, is it kettle dyeing? And you put it in a flat pan, and you don't put water in it. You soak the yarn first, and then you put your colour on damp wool that's been soaked in citric acid, and then you pop it in on a flat tray like a roasting tin, and then you put your colours on, and then you pop it in the oven and put it in the oven for 5 minutes. You don't want to cook it, you don't want to bake it, but you just want the yarn to get hot so it takes on the colour. And I've done it with locks before, and I have done a yarn with it before, what's this called, roving before. So I think that might be quite nice. So that's what I'm thinking for that anyway. So I'm going to have a think about this overnight, and then when the stove goes back on again, which will probably be sort of over the weekend or next week, I will have a go of doing this in the oven. Now I don't mind if it doesn't work, but I just thought that if I did it in 25 grams, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, I've still got 75 grams left to do something with. But I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's worked on merino in the past. It's also worked on Cotswold locks as well, so I reckon it would work on that. So that's my thoughts for that after finding it in the box, because I'd completely forgotten about it. And to be honest, I need a palette cleanser. I've been doing natural coloured yarns now for ages, months, and I just feel that I need a bit of colour. Just a bit of colour, just to lift the mood of it getting in towards winter. It's mid-autumn, the weather's not up to much, it's getting windy again. We've probably got more bad weather coming in the next week or so, because there was a storm in America. Storm Philippe, I think it was, and we usually tend to get the tail end of storms. So yeah, it'd just be nice just to have a nice blast of colour. So I'm even thinking of doing something with this, and maybe making some glasses cases. So yeah, that's my thinking. This is stuff I've dyed myself. This is Romney, and I've dyed this myself. I did it in the dye pan, and all I did, you know, was I just put the dye pan on, threw a load of colour in the pan, and the locks decided what they were going to take off. And all this colour, this riot of colour, all came out of one pan. I love it when experiments work. So yeah, that's my thinking for that. I might do some glasses cases and put some locks in it, and see what else. Some sequins, some glitter, and then felt it. So yeah, so I just thought I'd come on, show you my plans for my leaves and what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and show you my yarn. It's all washed. It smells delicious. It smells of coconut. A lot of the muck has fell out. There's still little bits left. You can't see any sign of the fat in the yarn. It's all come out. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with it. There is some bits of brown coming out in it, but it's mainly black. But the other one that I've done today seems to have more brown. So maybe it's just different parts of the fleece have got different amounts of brown. So it's going to make a really, really nice textured rug. So when I come to weave it, once I've finished spinning the whole fleece, which I'm hoping to get done this week, all get washed, then maybe next week we will do the peg loom. That would be fun, wouldn't it, to get the peg loom up and running and get the rug made. And then you can see it from start to finish, the whole process. It does take a while. Well, it takes me a while because I only have like half an hour or an hour here and there to do anything these days, because I'm so busy around here. It's a busy time of year again because I've got to sort out all the wood ready for next year. I know that sounds daft, but if it doesn't all get stacked and put away ready for this winter, we won't have it for next winter because it needs to dry out. It's absolutely soaked because we've had 2 months of rain virtually, and yeah, it's just got completely soaked. So yeah, so if I can get this done by next week, we'll have a go at doing the weaving next week, because we're 2 weeks into Vlogtober already. I can't believe it's gone so quick. I mean, we're up to day 10 already. So yeah, yarn's turned out well. I'm very pleased. I need to get the other one done. I can't spin it in the front room because we've got carpet in there, and I don't want all the dirty bits falling out all over my carpet and the grease getting in my carpet. So I tend to either spin it outside or spin it when I'm sat in front of the fire in the kitchen. So yeah, anyway, I think that's it for me for today. I'm going to sign off. I've waffled on long enough. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. I showed you me finishing this, washing it and getting it dry. I've also shown you me doing some more spinning and what I'm doing with the next lot of yarn. And I will see you tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now. Bye bye.